You like the Game Pass idea? I just don't like the idea of having a subscription for literally every service on the face of the planet now. I like to pay for like one and done, you know? I'll forget about having a subscription to something and then I'll be charged for it and then I'm like, oh great, I need to go cancel that. Hello. And you're just like... I mean, that's fair. I just don't like the fact that that is the norm. Like, you see all these services popping up for like, we could deliver whatever you want to your home. Just pay us X amount of dollars per month. Don't worry, we have a trial subscription that you will totally forget about and we'll just profit off of it. It's fine. What? I don't wanna. Can I just, like, purchase it? Like, if services offered, like, a one-time purchase, or maybe you'll get a discount of, like, 5% or something if you sign up for a subscription. Cool, I'll, you know, sacrifice the 5% to just do it once. I'm totally fine with that. How are you, V-Rock? I just don't like the idea of having multiple subscriptions to things. I think the only subscription I'm comfortable having is Twitch, because like I actually invest my time, a lot of my time, into Twitch and the people that I support on Twitch. Bird, why do you do this to me? I recently re-upped my Netflix subscription. And I didn't have that for so long because I just didn't use it. Felt like a waste. Bird, do we have to take the most difficult path? What are you doing? Oh yeah, software too. I was hesitant to get the Adobe Cloud Suite, but I actually use that sometimes on a daily basis. That's too much money. No thanks, Generous. Where's the other circle? There's usually 3. Oh, here it is. This area is very pretty. Headband of Defeat. What does it look like? Pretty cool. I didn't realize that the mask was not a part of the helmet. I thought the mask was a part of the helmet. Wow. Well, that's the model. They profit off of it, so why would they tell why would they tell you about it? That's what's so frustrating, that there aren't any like laws around that. I did see that there was a feature with my bank that you could dispute subscription things. Like if you cancel a subscription but you get charged for it, as long as you have proof of the canceled subscription, they'll handle it. It's pretty cool. Is it this way? Yeah. It is very pretty. I can't. That is incredible. I feel like that's been the work from home experience for a lot of people. I have had a hard time focusing these past few weeks, so it's helped me to kind of be in full work attire as if I were going into the office. Guess I can clear a little bit more of this area. But I'm pretty sure some of my coworkers are in like comfy clothes all day, which, I mean, I don't really care. I don't think looking nice helps with productivity or means that you're more productive, but for some people it helps. But I also work in tech, so people don't really care unless you're on the business side of things. Must look fancy at all times. You dressed up for your performance evaluation, your boss was surprised. I try to look professional. I also don't have any style, so whatever, I guess. No attacking the bear. Oh, the bear lost this time. You've been in your pajamas since March. I'll admit, on a Friday afternoon, I'm like, okay, I'm done with pants. And I'll switch over to comfy pants or like shorts or something. What's that? Wow. People are brutal. Look at all the little crabs. I guess we can go down the coast and unlock more of this part of the map. Being back in the office sucks. I honestly don't feel comfortable going back into the office. I think a lot of people... I think the people that I work with are going to be very respectful and will respect boundaries of their coworkers, but... Oh, swerved out of the way. Oh, I don't think I can hit that guy. He's so far away. Yeah, no. I find a lot of the people in, like, public settings, like going to the grocery store or like ordering takeout from, you know, some of my favorite restaurants. It's very, it's not the same. So I don't know, I'm a little nervous if I have to go back into the office before the end of the year. Should I go on the cliff? I should probably go on the cliff. Because we're gonna run out of beach. Your big dress up occasion currently is going to your groceries. I try to have like Monday be my day of like, okay, wear like a nice button up or, you know, make sure I'm wearing something professional. So it at least starts off my Monday with a positive working vibes. Technique point. Oh, sorry. I have to wait until the screen goes away. Been so long. Oh, you've done the curbside pickup? I feel bad having people like grocery shop for me. It's also just myself, so I don't have a lot of groceries, but I just feel terrible when other people do things for me. Yeah, and that's what I'm also afraid of, Tan. I think the people that I directly work with will respect, like, their coworkers, but just from me noticing how people don't really do the same thing when they're grocery shopping or, like, getting gas or, you know, just doing their regular things, I feel like either I or maybe one of my coworkers will be in an interaction with one of those people, and then it puts kind of everyone else at risk. So I feel like it's just safe for everyone if we just maintain this work from home environment. It sucks. I miss socializing and, you know, getting lunch with my coworkers and hanging out, but honestly, like, if I can deal with that for a year over someone getting really sick, I'm happy to make that sacrifice. I just hope everyone is able to stay safe and maintain their safety and everyone in their household safety. Because I know I'm very fortunate to be able to work from home. I know that others have to go back out and they don't have the option to work from home. Becoming more antisocial. I don't know, I think I'm a little bit of a mix between an introvert and an extrovert. Like, my introvert right now is thriving. They're like, oh yeah, no people. Nice. But like, there's a little bit of an extrovert part of me that's like, what does a high five feel like? Oh boy. Where do I even go from here? Do I go back down? I feel like I go back down. This seems like the smart, safe thing to do. Instead of jumping from the top of this rock. Eee! Woo! Where to now? We go down? Oh, let's go check it out. The only change you had to make was just not going into the office. I feel like I work, like, well on my own. But that's, I think, because I've grown more comfortable with my responsibilities and my job this past almost 2 years. Wow, it's almost been 2 years since I've moved here. So I understand what you mean by that, Random. Like, I have not had to really change any of my workflow itself. Ooh, sorry, it sounded painful. But I know some of my coworkers have definitely struggled with working from home just because they don't have like a dedicated... Like, I have an office for gaming. All I need to do is just put my work laptop in front of one of my monitors and we're good. But some of my coworkers don't have a dedicated space for that. So they're working on like their ironing board or their kitchen counter or something, you know? They're in their basement, or like some people have an RV, so they're just hanging out in their RV collecting Wi-Fi and trying to make that an office. Working from home and in bed is okay. I don't know. Whenever I'm in bed, like I think I get more stressed out about going to bed if I do other things in bed that is not sleeping. Because then I associate that sort of stress of work with that space that I'm in. I don't know if that makes any sense. I think I've gotten over the stress of like working and gaming in the same space because I've like put my work stuff away and then I'm like, cool, it's gaming time. think I've figured out how to disassociate the two, but doing that in like a comfort space, like on my couch or my bedroom or something, that would not be great. What did I just unlock? Wow. Look how pretty this is. Honestly, I'm happy working completely remote in my current job. If I were in a different position and maybe doing something different, I might disagree with a full remote staff. But with what I think at least the people of my department do, we don't necessarily need an office space. I think it was kind of a forced transition to, at least for some of us, because of COVID. Question mark. Look at us exploring and finding things we thought we already uncovered. Oh, those steps over here. It's fine. Hey, Mark. All those leaves. Yeah, it's very windy. It's very dramatic. Hi, Ian. It's definitely made a difference for me setting up my— Oh yeah, you said you had gotten a new desk. Yes? Did you end up figuring out what desk you wanted? Well, obviously, because you just said that you had separated your work setup. My brain is working today, it's fine. Yeah, and I hate the fact that some people argue that we need to return to work simply because we're paying for an office space. I completely disagree with that. If you need to downscale the office, downscale the office. Like, I don't think that people should be returning back to work simply because you're losing money on the office space that you're renting. Like, it really sucks that you have to do that, but that's a business expense that could be easily downsized without it affecting people's income or can we have more explosive arrows? That sounds fun. Thank you. I got the kitchen counter one from IKEA. Oh yeah. Did you get the fancy one that was like light wood, or did you get a specific color? Your work is taking a different view. It's saving them 12 million? Holy moly. That's a lot of money. But honestly, I think it's just the way that I've learned how to work and how I've learned to adapt with the things that I've like throughout my career in this field. I've just learned to be more independent. Just a white laminate one. I would like to have eventually an office setup that is worthy of being posted on battle stations. That subreddit is just, I find so much inspiration, and then I look at my wires and I'm like, wow, I have way too many. I don't know, I'm not a business person. I think more logically about how to solve something in the simplest way, or something that's gonna last long term, right? And I think from a business perspective, having an office space or like a brick and mortar sort of presence has its benefits. But there's a... oh, that's the island that we were just on. Okay. I would like to go back over here and knock out some of these question marks or story tales. But I don't know. I would make a horrible capitalist slash business like leader. Then Photoshop it? Wow, wow, wow. That seems like cheating. What's smart? I don't know, I think there's some really good aspects to capitalism, but I think that how business people have interpreted it don't really match the reality of how it works. And so it's very frustrating to see how many problems we have as a society that it just stems simply from that misunderstanding of how it's supposed to work versus how it actually works. Wow. That's awesome, Mark. That's a lot of people. Yeah, working from home and working remote is pretty new to my company. We do have a lot of like offshore developers or developers in different time zones and stuff like that, but like the main office where I work, it's been very different, I think, for them. Am I going the right way? I am not. I need to cross the river. I'm gonna put on my battle armor because I feel like we're gonna run into some people soon.